All right, we're back. And last night we had two wild card games going on. And if you guys seen my last video, it had two of the so-called pretenders in it. In the first game, we had the Minnesota Vikings versus the Giants. And in the second game, we had the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. So, I don't like to be the guy to say I told you so. But I kind of told you so. Minnesota Vikings got out to a 7-0 lead. And everybody thought, yo, Minnesota could do this. Maybe they aren't pretenders. Maybe they aren't the frauds that everybody say they are. And then right on cue, Danny Dimes and Saquon Barkley got loose. And like I told you yesterday, the Minnesota Vikings like to front run. They do not like to play from behind. They have not been in that position a lot this year. They were 11-0 when they were front running in close games. And they got into another close game last night, and now they're 11-1. 0-1 in the playoffs. Well, and everybody's going to blame the coach. What is that play call? At the end of the game, 4th and 8, you need 8 yards. Aren't you going to go to your biggest player? Aren't you going to go to Justin Jefferson? Nope. See, I'm not blaming the coach for this one. I'm not even going to blame the defense for this one, even though they weren't good at all last night. I'm blaming Kirk Cousins. What are you doing, man? Why are you checking it down on 4th and 8? This is the biggest play of your career, your Minnesota Vikings career. And you check it down to the tight end? See, this is what I'll tell you what was going to happen. See, let's speak in hypotheticals here. If Kirk Cousins checked the ball down to T.J. Hockenson and he broke that tackle and went for 15 and got the first down, everybody will be praising Kirk Cousins. Oh, why would they be praising Kirk Cousins? Well, it's a quarterback game. Doesn't matter if he throws it for 3, 4, 10, 20 yards. It's a quarterback's game. He throws that to T.J. Hockenson. He goes out and gets the first down. Oh, Kirk Cousins is our quarterback. Well, keep that same energy for Kirk Cousins for checking it down on a 4th and 8 to a 3-yard out route to a tight end. Come on, man. You got Justin Jefferson standing out there somewhere. You got Adam Thielen. KJ Osborne is out there, for God's sake. Throw it up. Somebody's down there somewhere. 3 yards? Yeah, Kirk Cousins, I'll put this one completely at your doorstep. This is completely your fault. And to be quite honest, if I'm a Minnesota Viking fan, I'm saying, is Kirk Cousins our quarterback of the future? Is this what we have to deal with when big games come around? I don't know. I wouldn't want him to be my quarterback, I'll tell you that. In the second game, we had Baltimore versus the Bengals. And I'll be honest with you, I said they were pretenders. And that defense came to play. And Raekwon Smith went out with an injury. I'm not sure what the injury was. I was watching the game. I was kind of glued in. And he was out during some of the biggest plays of the game. But in this instance, it wasn't the defense that totally lost them the game. It was the offense. Now, we all know that Lamar Jackson is up for contract and he wants that big extension. And you know what? To rub salt in Lamar's wound, they gave Raekwon Smith $100 million. Close to it. So I'm guessing, what was the weight on giving Lamar his money? Oh, that's right. You got Tyler Huntley back there. He knows the playbook. The players like him. But you know the difference between the Tyler Huntley and a Lamar Jackson? If you saw that, what was it, 2nd and 1 or 3rd and 1 play where Huntley tried to jump over the guys and put the ball over. And I'm going to tell you this. That game was won and lost on that play. Because the Baltimore Ravens were having their way with the Bengals defense. They were running it. J.K. Dobbins, 6 a pop. Gus Edwards looked like Gus Edwards from before he got the ACL injury. And they were running it down the Bengals' throat. It was hard to watch. And you score there. Cincinnati's offense wasn't really that great last night. Joe Burrow was okay. He wasn't phenomenal. Chase had a great game, but it wasn't many big plays in that game. Not a lot of spectacular from that Cincinnati's offense, and I think that'll change in the next round. And I'm telling you, he gets that ball over the goal line, I think Baltimore takes that game. And we're having a different conversation today. But that's not what happened. Now, I can tell you what, if that's Lamar Jackson, that's a different play call. Or, I mean, you can keep that same play call, but Lamar Jackson is 6'3", 200 plus, and he can jump, he can run. Who says he jumps over? Who says he just doesn't go around and score that? Who says that they're even in the game? I'm telling you, that game was dominated by the Ravens through and through until that costly fumble. And I'm not going to blame defense or offense for this one. I'm going to blame Harbaugh. What kind of play call was that? That guy just broke off a 15, 20-yard run. He is gassed. And then the first thing you think to do is, all right, let's run once. All right, you know what? We're close enough. Go over the top, extend the ball, try to break the plane, and let's go play some defense. What? Why not hand the ball off to J.K. Dobbins right there? He was gashing the Bengals defense. Just hand it off. This is what I call when trying to be the smartest guy in the room goes wrong. And it absolutely went wrong. Because after that, the clock management was terrible. I don't know what kind of plays you were trying to call. Even after the big 98-yard return from Hubbard, you went out and you went play action pass? Come on. Huntley hadn't showed you that he could throw the ball up and down the field outside of a couple of throws to a wide open Andrews. And that guy had one heck of a game last night, and he should have got more opportunities. I don't know why he didn't, but again, that's play calling, and I usually put that on the coach. Anyways, so now that's two of my pretenders out. Baltimore's going home, and Minnesota's going home. And my next pretender, the Cowboys, who played 2 nights against those Buccaneers. Could they make me 3 for 3? I would hope so. Until next time, guys.